Hi guys, I'm John from John's Pipe Journey, and this evening I thought I'd do a short video on how I make filters for my Falcon pipe. This is a shillelagh model. Notice it's got the supports are crossed over, so that's why it's called a shillelagh. And I'll show you how I make my filters for the bottom, to put in the bottom here. But first off, I'm smoking one of my all-time favorites, Boswell's Northwoods, from this absolutely gorgeous Tinsky Pipe Cottage collaboration. So it's a Mark Tinsky made it, and it was a collaboration thing with the Pipe Cottage, so I was lucky enough to get one. So let me light this up. Oh. Thanks, Greg. I'm using a Larry Blackett tamper. Thanks, Greg. Oh, I also want to solicit all the prayer warriors for Bruce McGilvery. His channel is AKJ Piperman. He just sent me a text message this morning saying that he was in the hospital and had a heart attack and was, they were getting ready to go run a wire or whatever up through his wrist. They did that to me also, into his heart to check to see if they need to put stents in and everything. And so I just want to call a call to the prayer warriors to give, to pray for him and pray for the skilled hands of the surgeons and stuff, and that he'll be healed in the name of Jesus. I let this go out, but thank you, Greg. Now, wow, that's great. Anyway, you can buy, they sell the little filters you put in here, and they're basically just a pipe cleaner that they have twisted, and then they have like a length of bare metal that's twisted together. I don't think I have any here. I don't see any. But anyway, what you are trying to do or accomplish is just to make, I don't see mine. You're just trying to make a little donut out of pipe cleaner. So what I do, well, let me readjust the camera so you're looking from my perspective. Okay, hopefully I can do this. I'm looking through the screen of my camera, so everything's gonna be backwards. And what I do is I take a pipe cleaner. This one's a fluffier one than, I use JB Long pipe cleaners because they're made in Rochester, New York. And that's actually where the pipe cleaner was invented, was in Rochester. And JB Long bought the patent from the guy that invented it and started the company. And so I think it's kind of cool to get the ones made in the United States. But you can see it's a little bit less fluffy than this one. This one is one for a church warden. And I dipped this in alcohol, so this has got a stained end, but that doesn't even matter because all you're doing is just absorbing liquids and stuff from the bottom of this bowl to make it dry. So you don't even have to cut this off if you don't want to. But what I do is I use these tools. I use a wire cutter, and I have a wire cutter here all the time because whenever I use a pipe cleaner and I need to clip off the end of it so I can keep using it, so I don't have to waste it after just using both ends. So I always have that with me. So it's a little flush cutting diagonal cutter. And then I have a pair of long nose pliers here, and probably you could use a hemostat, but long nose pliers are a little more sturdy. So, and then the other thing is a rod, a dowel, something to wrap around it. This happens to be a Sharpie or a marker, a highlighter. I can't find it, but I was using a jumbo pencil that I got at Walmart before, and when I cleaned my desk up, I must have put it somewhere else. But anything like this, a Sharpie will work. Anything that's about the right diameter, and you can see from my fingers how big this is. So what I do is I start out by just wrapping this around. Okay, and so you don't have to, you can be stingy with it if you want. Okay, right there. I've wrapped it around, and then I grab the needle nose pliers. I don't come in from the point end like this because it's harder to twist. So I come in from the side like this, and then I know which way to, since this is coming over the top, I know that I've got to twist this thing away from me. So I twist it, holding both of them. It's important you hold both of them 2 times. And then I just take my cutter and cut this off. Okay, and you don't want to cut it as close as I did. I had trouble seeing this, but I'll make another one. But the object is to make it so that you can't pull it apart. And as you can see, it fits right in there just fine. So let me do that again. I'll try to watch so I'm not doing it through my camera. Okay, just wrap it around. Boy, this is way harder trying to film this. Okay, so you can even start it with your finger. Then I grab it like this, so I'm holding both this one and this end, because you don't want to just twist one around the other. You want to twist them both together. So then you go around 2 times, and that makes it tight. And then you just come in with your cutters, and you can just cut it off like this. And then you slide it right off. And the beauty of doing it this way, you can do it the other ways of, you know, one at a time. But I can make a whole bunch of these really fast and just put them in a little box so I have them ready to go. if I'm not trying to film it, it only takes me like 30 seconds or less to make one. So what I also do is I put the long end towards the hole, and that helps keep anything from going up there also. But that's what I do, and I hope that was clear. So basically, one more time, you just take the thing, and what I have also done is I'll save little short pieces. I'll just do one with a short piece. I save short pieces so that when I'm done with them, they're too short for most anything else, but I can use them for this. So I cross it over, start it with my finger, and then grab it this way with the sides of the pliers, and then just twist it an extra turn, and then come in and cut it off, making sure you leave a little stub, because if you cut too close, you'll end up cutting it so it comes apart. And I think I did that with this first one I made. Let me see if I pull on it, it comes apart. Oh no, it's okay. I didn't cut it too short, but it looked like it. So there you go. Here's just as a JB long one. And I'll see how that looks inside. It has less fluff, but it would work just fine. So there you go. So there you have it. Let me get this lid again. Obviously it went out. Thanks, Katie and Steven. Love this pipe. This was my first artisan pipe, and I only own 2. The one I just scored was a Boswell. I hope that was clear enough. If you guys have any questions, I mean, it's fairly simple. You're just basically twisting the thing around a mandrel of some sort. You got to have it small enough so that when you're done, it fits on there snugly. But that's all you have to do. And I always put the little twisted part towards the hole. Yeah, so if you have any questions, you can comment, and I'll answer them. But the thing is, you're already using pipe cleaners. And so once I saw those, because I bought some when I first bought my pipe, first time I looked at them, like, that's just a pipe cleaner. So that's what I've been doing, is just, I've never bought any since. So anyway, don't forget to pray for Bruce. He said in one comment to someone else that it was a mild heart attack. So we'll pray that he didn't have any damage to his heart. Well, until next time, God bless.